Hello, Booktubing girl. It's I, Capri Nicole, and I'm back with another video. Okay, I turned Peb's filter off, so you're not gonna hear the water running. Welcome. If you are an OG subscriber, hello, welcome back. Have you seen my last video? If you haven't, watch that and then come back here. If you are a new subscriber, hello, welcome. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all those things, and stay tuned for the end so I can tell you what emoji to use. You want to be a part of the emoji club, you know? You don't want to duck out early, okay? Because only lames duck out early. Stay for the whole video, get all the recommendations, and let's get these summer TBRs leaning a little bit, you know what I'm saying? All right, so I have, maybe my desk is always a mess. I'm not even gonna try to pretend I'm about to clean this up. So today I'm gonna give you 10 recommendations, which are gonna be Black books for you to read on the beach, because I see all these summer recommendation videos and all these summer videos, summer with no Black authors, no Black characters. I'm so tired of seeing beach read, book lovers, all that. Every damn video I click on, I hear them same recommendations, and to each his own. But I feel like everybody in the damn book community has already read them books. They've gotten all their hype. Let's wrap it up. We get it. They're on the beach, it's summer, we get it. Everybody done read the damn book. So let me give you something a little fresh, you know, what I'm saying? So I got 10. And I saw this cover and I just thought it was so cute, and it really just gives me the summer vibes. It follows the main character. Her name is Clara, and she lives on an island that people love to visit, and they love to say, oh, this is exotic, it's exotic, whatever. And she just is like, you know, there's nothing exotic about this island. It's just an island. It's my home. So yeah, but she's just living her best life in summertime, making her friends and stuff like that. It's a really short book. It's middle grade, but there's somewhat of a mystery element to this book because she suffers from memory loss, and we're basically following the book trying to figure out what part is she not remembering. There's something that happened in her life that she's not remembering. So from what the reviews say, everyone says it's heartfelt, everyone says it's really warm and cozy. There's also a new girl on the island and everyone's just loving her. I think they end up becoming friends. So I'm really interested to see like what this book is about, and it's really short. It's only like, I think it's like 200 pages, and you guys knock out like 800-page books, so this is literally nothing. That's the first recommendation. Love the cover, love it so much. So the second book I have to recommend you is called Don't Go Baking My Heart, and this is actually a second book in a series, but I don't know if you need to. I don't really technically think you need to read the first one. I read the first one. It's a series called Island Bite. I guess if you read the first one, you would be familiarized with the characters and who these people are in this book, but I don't really think it's 100% necessary. But they're both short books, so if you want to read two instead of just this one, then feel free. But this book follows the main character. His name is Devin, and he's just like this big partner at the architecture firm. Is it a firm? It's gonna be a firm today. Okay, so he's a big architectural partner and he's very successful, but all his co-workers keep poking fun at him, saying like, listen, you are a square, my boy. Like, you don't want to participate in any like employee company activities. You just work and go home. That's it. Like, you have the success, cool, but you don't have any of the friendships at the workplace. So he kind of challenges them and says, listen, the next company thing we have, I want parts. So they let him know that there's going to be a baking competition, and he is just all bark no bite. He just like, listen, I know I can bake, I'm gonna win this competition, blah 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 blah. And he does not know how to bake. Okay, so he has to call from help from his brother's girlfriend's assistant, and her name is Reba. They run a little baking business. She obviously knows how to bake because she's the assistant chef. They partner up so that she can help him with his baking competition, and then they partner up and end up having a one-night stand, and then the one-night stand keeps reoccurring over and over again. So yeah. I read the first one on Kindle Unlimited, so you can probably check it out there. I don't know if people really bring their Kindles on the beach, but they're just so accessible. So if you don't want to get the physical book, you can bring it on the beach. But how could you pass up the physical book when the cover looks like that? Like, the cover is so gorgeous. I love it so much. So that is definitely giving beach vibes. It seems very fun. I just love when two opposite personalities are kind of paired up. It just makes the romance so much more fun. So you have a square and you have someone with a lot of charm. Reba is just very cute and sweet and everyone loves her, and you know, so I'm interested to see them being paired up in this baking competition. So the third book I have to recommend you guys is called So Sweet, and this is kind of like, I don't know if I would put this as romance. I feel like it's more of like erotica. So if you're comfortable being horny on the beach, then this book is for you. This book basically follows our main character. Her name is Kayla, and she just lost her job and she don't have no money, okay, but she always has bills. So because she's down on her luck, her roommates are trying to pair her up with basically a sugar daddy so that she can pay her bills, and she's not going for it. But they eventually convince her because those bills start piling high, and she ends up getting paired up with someone who she actually really likes, and it goes from there. I'm really interested. I don't think I've ever read a romance that had like sugar baby, sugar daddy vibe. This one's short too. I can't remember how many pages it is, but it seems cute. It seems fun. If you want to read something hot while you hot as hell on the beach, then this is your book. This one's so cute. Okay, so number 4, the fourth one I have to recommend you guys is Zyla and Kai. So this, I think, is like a YA contemporary romance. It follows these two main characters that I think they work in an amusement park. I'm pretty sure they work in an amusement park. And supposedly they broke up, but when their class ends up going on a trip to the Poconos, they run away together. So everybody's trying to figure out where the hell they at, because they're not even really in a relationship. Or maybe they are. Nobody knows what's happening. But it just seems really cute. It just seems really cute. So I guess the book is like flip-flopping between past and present of like how they fell in love and how they got to know each other, stuff like that. Basically their love story. And I just love young black love. It's so innocent, it's so pure, it's so cute. The book called The Blackout, it just gives me those vibes. So I just love the innocence, I love the cuteness, and the cover is adorable. So I'm really excited to pick this one up. So the 5th book I have to recommend you guys is A Deadly Inside Scoop, and I've seen this one kind of get a little fluctuation on BookTube. So this book follows the main character. Her name is Brownwyn, and she's basically taking over her family's ice cream business, but when she's cleaning up and redecorating and dealing with contractors and basically trying to give the business a little va-va-voom, she finds a dead man in the snow. And the worst part is this guy had a feud with her family, so now her father is a suspect for this murder. So it's basically following her trying to unravel the mystery and figure out what happened to this man so that her father is no longer a suspect. I'm not really a mystery girl, but I feel like it would be fun to read on the beach because it's like an ice cream setting. You know, even though it's a dead man, it still seems like it's fun. So that is the recommendation I have for you guys. For the mystery girlies, that's for you. The 6th recommendation I have is Wash Day, and I actually have this one on pre-order. This is just like a really quick, cute graphic novel that is basically following the ritual of Wash Day. Wash Day is a whole activity. It's a very long excursion of things you need to do, taking your hair down, washing it, detangling it, twisting it, letting it air dry. It's a whole like 5-6 hour task for black girls and for black people. It's basically a graphic novel following, I think, maybe 4 or 5 girls on their wash days, and it just seems really cute. I just love the cover. It just seems really bright. It seems really fun. I'm really excited to get this. I think it comes out in July though. It either comes out in June or it comes out in July, so you're gonna have to hold your horses for this one. But it's really quick, it's really cute, and July is when it's gonna be hot as shit, so everybody's definitely gonna be trying to get into the water. So the 7th recommendation that I have for you guys is For Vacation Only, and this follows the main character. His name is Blake, and he just got stood up at the altar by his fiance. So now he's on a 2-week getaway on this cruise, and he ends up seeing this beautiful singer, and her name is Jubilee, and they basically fall in love while they're on the cruise ship. But the cruise ends, okay? They don't last forever. Obviously she works there, so she's always on the ship, but he doesn't. So the closer they get to the end of this vacation, the more they have to actually make a decision of whether they're going to be together or not, or whether it's going to work. But it just seems really cute. It seems fun. It's short. The cover is gorgeous. The cover is gorgeous. I love the cover so much. So yeah, that basically is what this one follows. I've been on a few cruises myself. Never would go on a cruise for 2 weeks. I would rather die. I think the best amount of time to go on a cruise is maybe like 3 to 5 days, no more than that. You get in, you get out, you have a good time, you don't get tired of being there. It's a good time. There's plenty of things to do on a cruise. It's like a everyday party, but you get tired of that. I could not imagine doing that for 2 weeks. The longest one I went on, I think, was 10 days. Oh my god, I couldn't imagine adding another 4 to that. But yeah, it's really cute. It's on a cruise, so definitely pick it up. So number 8 is The Perfect Find, and this one's a little bit thicker. She's a thickie, but I picked this one because the cover is yellow. It's just, it screams brightness, sunshine. And even though it's not based in summer or have a summer setting or like on the beach or anything like that, I just picked it because it just reminds me of summer because it's so damn bright. So it follows the main character. I think her name is Jenna. She's 40 years old, and she used to be the it girl for the fashionistas, but times have changed. You know, social media is at a high rise. It's not all attitude and who you know and magazines and stuff like that. It's about creatives now. So she's trying to adjust to social media having a forefront in her career, because she doesn't know anything about that. She's 40. She's like, what the hell? A social who? A Twitter? A what? Instagram? Her fiance ends up leaving her. She ends up losing her job, so she basically hightails it out of her town because she was very well known, and people seeing her down bad like that was just like the talk of the town, and she just didn't want anybody else talking about her. So she ran away, and she ended up getting an opportunity at a new place of employment, but it's working for someone who's like her arch enemy. I think it's her fiance's ex, and that girl hates her. Okay, she's very rude. It's just bad. I think I read the beginning of it. I read like 20 pages or so. That girl's terrible. Okay, she does not like her, and she's working for her, but she's just trying to make a come up, and this is the perfect place for her to get her feet wet, you know, get comfortable with the changes in her career field. She meets this videographer whose name is Eric, and they basically end up falling in love, but there's a big age gap. I think he's like 22, so we got to see if sis is about to risk it all. My guess is she does, because the book is thick, so I would assume she risked it all. But yeah, it just follows basically like their love story, her becoming a new woman, being comfortable with who she is, and all that jazz. It just seems fun. Will you finish it while you're on the beach? No, but it will be fun to start, and I just love seeing women just become new people. You know, I like seeing that. So that's basically what she's doing, just trying to get her footing. Okay, so number 9, the 9th one I have to recommend you guys is another baking girl. It's called From Scratch, and it follows a main character who is in a new town, a new southern town, very small, very, you know, off the map, but she's trying to make it her own. So she opens up this baking shop, and she kind of falls into like this romance with these 2 guys. One's a firefighter and the other one is a cop. So it's giving polyamorous. I'm not 100% sure, but it's giving polyamorous. I know it has plus size rep, and we love to see it. I think this one's short too. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure this is a short book as well. So yes, like I said, if you are okay with being horny on the beach, then this one's for you. If not, then steer away, because I feel like this one's gonna get pretty steamy. And the final book that I have to recommend you guys, I keep seeing on my Bookstagram, and the cover is so pretty. Like, it's so gorgeous, and it's called All I've Ever Wanted, All I've Ever Needed. And it's like a contemporary romance that follows this girl who's basically in a toxic relationship, and she's craving a healthier, happier, little shinier love, and she's kind of going after that. And basically in this book, she just has like meets new friends, she has like her own little found family, she becomes comfortable with who she is and learns more about herself. So it's kind of like a coming of age, I would say, and more of her like stepping into herself. And I obviously picked this one because it has a sunflower on the cover. Obviously sunflower, you probably think spring, but this cover just gives me summer vibes. Pretty sure this one's short as well, and I just love her name. Her name is Harlow. So cute. And it has like a friends to lovers mixed in there as well, so it's just like got all the tropes you love. Grumpy sunshine, found family, friends to lovers, you know, leaving toxic relationships. We love to see it. and I keep seeing it on my Instagram, so it must be good. That is everything that I have. That's all that I have. Those are 10 recommendations. I had more, but I was not trying to be filming for 30 minutes, so that's all y'all get. 10 recommendations. Let me know if you've read any of these books, and if you enjoyed them, let me know which ones you're gonna put on your TBR at the top of your list. If you made it to the end of this video, leave a sunflower, because that's the last, basically, you know, that's the last book I talked about. Always remember, read a book, keep your life interesting, and I will see you guys next time. Happy summer. Read more Black books. Thank you. Bye.